Welcome to No Man's Sky and a completely new era for the channel because my new gaming PC has arrived. I've set it up and things are looking great because I can now record in 1440p 60 frames per second because the new machine has a NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti with 11 gig of RAM and it is looking really great. I don't know if any of you guys will be able to spot this in this video because I'm not sure what YouTube's going to do with it, and everything looks crisper and sharper. And just to give you guys a little bit of a run round, and that is the positive side. The negative side is that if you're following the series, in the last part I said I was going to do a couple of things in this video. Well, I did do them, but in my eagerness to get everything up and running and make my first video, because this is my first video on the new machine, I messed things up a little bit. The video looked great. Unfortunately, I didn't pay enough attention to the audio, and the audio was a complete and utter mess because I fed both the gaming sound and the commentary into the same channel, and the volumes weren't balanced, and my voice was completely drained out by the gaming volume because I didn't adjust it. But that was the fault of my own enthusiasm. So a little bit of a quick update, guys. I repaired all the frigates and sent out a mission. I also did a little bit, the main focus of the part was down here, and I managed to complete all the species on the first planet. So I've now made the first step in this process, and I also gathered all the resources to get technology here to put my first freighter warp reactor on here, and so we've now got a range of 402 light years on the freighter. And in this part, what I want to do is go and start working on getting the Emeril to put in the warp reactor Tau on this ship, and I think I've got an upgrade here. Well, not sure what that is there. I could go to the freighter. You can see I've also got an ancient key here, which I accumulated from the starship. I mean, that could probably go to the freighter as well. I don't really need that there. Yeah, and I actually went down and did a ruin, or I've actually stumbled across a ruin whilst I was searching for creatures. See, we've now got to 6 million. I don't think I've got space here for the next technology upgrade, but what I want to do is get this one in again. You can see, so I've got to go and find 500 Emeril, so we're going to have to go out and find a green system. So we're going to jump in the ship, and that's exactly where we're going to be going, and it's going to fly out in Stubby. And I must admit, I am really enjoying the new graphics. Everything seems sharper, but I will say, guys, is that although I'm recording this at the moment in 1440 60 frames per second, after my slight error before, I've gotten a little bit more cautious now, and what I'm actually doing is getting OBS to downscale it to 1080p for these first initial recordings, and then when I render it, I'm going to render it back to 30 frames per second. The reason for that is I'm not sure about the file sizes and the upload times it's going to take because my internet isn't exactly brilliant. So the plan is that I'm going to record in the higher resolution 60 frames so we get the clarity, and then I will do what I'm doing now, render it back to 1080 30 frames per second for upload into YouTube. And then once I get a hang of the necessary statistics for uploads and render times, I will do. That's only a bounty ship, nothing to worry about. I will then start to move towards providing 1440p 60 frames per second videos up onto YouTube. So that's going to be the strategy. Anyway, let's get in here. I don't want to mess with that bounty ship, and I think what we're going to do is just go free explore, and what I need to find is a green system. There's a green system there, actually, isn't it? How many planets has that got? It's got 3 planets. And was it 4 planets? I can't see. It looks like this has got 4 planets. It's a fledgling economy. It's a Vakeen system. Okay, let's see if this is any better. Nah, that's worse. That's We got no data available on it. So it looks like we're off to a Vikine system, fledgling. I mean, I'm only really interested in finding the Emeril, so let's go here. Because what I really want to do is get down on the planets and explore, so you guys can get an idea of what planets look like now at the new resolution as well. I must admit, I've been pretty blown away. It looks like we might have flown straight into a battle, which could be interesting. Or is this just the system conflict detected? Data injection sequence unknown. I don't think that has actually got a message, is it? That's just telling us that. Now the question is, are we going to get into this battle? Okay, maybe let's see what the battles look like as well. We have to be a little bit careful though. He's out of range, so we're just going to fly in. Got shields at maximum. There's another one coming in here. Like the fact it now says out of range. I don't know if that was there before. Oops, nope. And I must admit, I need to do maybe a little bit more adjustment on the mass sensitivity. I also had one thing, because of course this is a brand new install of No Man's Sky, and I had to transfer the save files over, and I hadn't realised how much I'd actually adjusted the settings in over the years that I've been playing. Because when I first got up into space, when I loaded the first thing, I actually had tethered movement, and I actually thought, what on earth is tethered movement? And it took me a little while to kind of get used to the idea that there was a different mode. I've forgotten completely all about it. I've never used it, and I quickly went back to this mode almost, you know, within minutes, because I found the tethered mode a little bit wishy-washy. Let's see if we can get him. I think we're doing okay here, guys. Come on, come on, come on. I think the... Gotcha. Okay. Now, is anyone going to give me a reward? I must admit, I'm not. Let's have check the freighter out. Journey milestone accomplished. We've destroyed 70 starships. Must admit, I'm not a big fan of these types of freighters. Okay, these guys aren't Starship guidance message. Maybe because I didn't talk to them when I first arrived. Anyway, let's get into well, let's just throw out a scan there. Oh, we've got an anomaly. Okay, let's just go and do they want to talk to me? Oh, let's just go in here and find out what's going on. You never know. Polo may actually give me a next step in the missions. Let's go and see what Nada and Polo want. I think I've got a mission, because we've got this space anomaly belong board the space anomaly. Speak to Nada and Polo on the onboard station. Right, so he's actually got a tag over his head. So let's just... Where are you? Specialist Polo. How was your trip, friend? A tale wonder. A tale of discovery, because it was discovery. Wonderful friend, there is so much in our little world, so many things to see, to study, to preserve. I will support your good work. Please take this. Now, friend, I have finished with the data you gathered on our alien friends. Perhaps you might help me with some new work. Accept. Talk, read, study monoliths. If you can find them, give yourself a strong brain to match those strong legs to explore the discovery yourself, friend. Polo bobs up and down happily, convinced that I am a kindred spirit in the odyssey of exploration and invention. Polo was once a specialist in interspecies trade and communication. They learned to speak many languages, their mind changing as they did. Once they cared only for trade, now they wanted something more. Everything changed when they met Nada. Polo wonders if learning alien languages will affect me in the same way. They wish to broaden my horizons and explore the limits of my understanding. Find data for Polo. So we've just got another radiation protection module. Okay. Can we... Friend, does your lexicon overflow? How has the chatter between beings evolved these past souls? Transmit language data. The Gek runs an instrument over my head, their hands trembling with excitement. Polo then turns to fiddle with their arcane machinery, offer me another choice of technology. What do I want? I think I'll go for multi-tool technology. Fight only to survive, friend. Treasure the galaxy and all its wonders. Friend, you have given me much to consider. Please, I must take some time. Perhaps you might explore a little more, find interesting stories to tell us. Our home loves to gather stories. You will know when I am ready. All I ask is you to see the lights I cannot. Okay, so before you go, there is another gift. The anomaly sometimes teaches me things, friends, and I should teach them to you. Ah, we finally got an Atlas V1 pass. I've got a new mission. So it's not a question anymore now, just turning up and chicken. You've got to wait for Polo to summon you. Oh, that's interesting. Dreamer, friend or foe? Dreamer, friend or foe? Is Nada an error? Trust Nada, trust you. I cannot know. Nada stands back from me this time. The light dance across their visor like warning symbols. Something has changed between us. Nada has grown to believe that there is no room in the galaxy for free will, for nothing but brutal causation. They peer out into the darkness of space and see only dangers and twisting on strings. They will still assist me, I know that they will. What do I want? I don't really want a path to the Atlas Center. I don't want a shortcut to the center. Let's just request resources, see what he gives me. Nada gives me a gift to aid my travels. They wish only for me to be happy. The traveller hopes to make progress. Traveller tests themselves. Nada will help in exchange. Progress for progress. Transmit milestone data. Okay. You've seen so much, but do you understand? Not for Nada to know. Please take this. So we got a sea-level pulse engine upgrade. Well, we can have a quick look at the multi-tools. That's wow, that's not going to be worth anything. But wow, that's all very much clear. A 7-slot multi-tool. Okay. So we've got an hour and 58 minutes before. Set opportunities to log or pilot a course to on the galaxy map. So we've now got an opportunity to make an Atlas V1 pass. I've got this stuff here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I've got so much junk in here. I need to have a bit of tidy up. I'm not sure if I really want a pulse engine upgrade. I mean, that's the pulse engine upgrade there. I mean, we could put another one in there. I mean, what's it? There's only we got here, Blaze Javelin module. Where did that come from? Okay. Radiation protection module, navigation module. Okay, let's just put this in the starship for the moment. I mean, if it's no good, I'll just get rid of it and then we can do it. I mean, my ship's filling up with junk at the moment. I probably need to have a bit of a sort out. In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the space station and see if we can get another suit upgrade, I think. There's the space station, so we're just going to get to the space station. I don't need any more tritium or anything like that. Although I suppose I could expend it. Things. So what does he do? Shoot up some asteroids? Wow. This is a broken space station. Okay guys, so this is a broken space station, so I can't sell anything here. This is different. Is there anything here? We've got a trading station, so we can sell off some stuff. There's just nobody here. Let's see if we can dump some rubbish. Pugnium, get rid of the Gek relic. I don't think I actually need that. And I don't think there's anything else there. There's just switch. I mean, that ancient key's clogging up. I think I'll sell that as well, because it's just filling up my inventory with junk, and I do need to. There. Okay, let's see what we buy here. Gold, procedural goop, Amatic seal. No, there's nothing here of any interest. Ah, looks like the processor box has been knocked over. What we got here? Encrypted data. Of course, we can't get through here because we need an Atlas V3 pass, and I've only just got an Atlas V1 pass, and I haven't even built it yet. I'm certainly going to extract the nanites, get 6 nanites. Even the music sounds spooky at the moment. It's almost like the space station is falling apart. You know, it's clunking as it's moving in space. It's pretty cool, actually. Have to admit that the one thing that does really get me is the colours now, and I've actually realised how washed out the my previous recordings actually looked like in No Man's Sky. I mean, well, this is active as well, so we could go back if we really wanted to, but we're here to get some Emeril, so we might as well take advantage of that. So we've got a broken. We're just going to jump into Stubby and just get out into space. And we want 500 Emeril. Right, so let's just get a scan onto this planet here, unknown planet. Cactus flesh, pyrite. I think I've got some missions to collect pyrite actually. Let me just see. I think I collected a whole load of these. Yeah, pyrite. So we're going here. So we'll be able to get some Emeril and some pyrite to get this fixed up. And I'm just going to come down. It looks like we've come down on. Is that a space station or a temple? It looks a bit like some form of base, but well, I think we're just going to drop in here. I think we might as well start off and find out how dangerous the planet's going to be. Here we go, guys. So we got Sentinel standard, flora abundant, fauna ample. So okay, and I think we'll just get in here, save that. Discover the Gudu Badlands. And I'm just gonna this looks like a that health is at maximum. Okay, so it's almost a pretty desolate system actually. Pure ferrite. I've got no ferrite. Pure ferrite. It's a bit. Oops. I thought I had pure ferrite. No, I don't. I've only got ferrite dust. But we can soon fix that. I'm just going to come in here. I've got my. That's my. And we can just. I'm just going to drop some ferrite dust in here. And we can shove some carbon in there. And we're just gonna. I can just knock that out while we're at it. And got some more nanites here. Oh, I've got some creatures up there. I'm not sure if I could be able to scan them, but we'll scan them straight away. Come on. Ah, come on. If I can keep the lock on. Yeah, it's got them. Gives me another 271,000. There. Some kind of hopping fungus type thing here. Let's go and have a quick look at him. It's almost like a hopping duck-like thing, isn't it? That's cool. That's something then. Okay, that's what we got around here. Oh, some creatures over there. Come on. We're obviously on a planet of hopping fungus. And there's an Emeril deposit there. I certainly want that. We're going to tag that. That's where we're off to. Going to go off to straight away. Because I do need the 500 Emeril. I should have dumped this stuff, shouldn't I? Okay, never mind. And oh, that's one thing I forgot to do. I was meaning to do in this part, okay, and that was actually going back to the drop pod in the previous system. Maybe we'll do it in the next part once I've actually fixed this, because my signal beacon is down. That's 700. There's anything closer than that. That's pyrite. Okay. Let's just go for the pyrite first in the right direction. Unidentified plant. Scan the plants while we're at it. Just make a little bit of cash on the way through. Yeah. Scan this plant as well. Keep adding to the cash. Another 38,000 at a time. Scan the rocks. That's pyrite. I'm not going to aggravate him. No point. That's actually gone slightly mauvey. Right. Life has got cold, so don't really want to mine that and get radium unless I have to. Oops, I could probably do with recharging my mining tool as well. Let's fill that up. It's a bit of sodium. Once I pick that up, I've got probably quite a lot of it. So let's just get up and grab the pyrite. Although I won't be able to cash the mission in here, will I? Because there's a damaged space. The space station is damaged. There's nobody on it. It's quite interesting. Go away. Grab this. I mean, the guy's searching for us, so we should be okay. This is not going according to plan. Right, Sentinel's deactivated. Well, seeing we're going back this way, we might as well go back to the ship and to finish off what I was doing over here. Bit of sodium and grab this. I think... Hey, just go away. And some oxygen here. Gonna grab this. Just grab this. And let's get back to the ship. And obviously we're going to go over here and grab this portable constructor, and that can stay in the exosuit, and we're just going to pick that up, and we should now be able to open up this. Yep, pure ferrite. It better be worth something. Oh, we got 30 nanites. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to jump into Stubby, take off. I think it might be easier just to fly across the surface, and that's the pyrite there. But I think what we might do is just fly and see if we can find see what an emerald deposit looks like. And okay, I can't. Emeril. Okay, let's just put down here. I'm just going to jump out and see if there's... Alright, there's an emerald deposit there. And I'm just going to tag that. It's still 480 odd away. It's got to be something a bit closer than that. Let's get out of these plants. That's 528 away. That's damaged machinery. That's 585. Pyrites. Okay, there's a creature down here. Let's see if we can snag the creature, if we can see it. Right. Stand still, please. Okay, looks like we're on a hike, guys. So what we're going to do is just come here. Got a sodium rich plant. And I'm just going to get across the surface here. Life support 50%. Okay. And choose up the oxygen. At least now, because I've picked up the refiner, if I get into trouble, I can summon my ship and not worry about leaving anything behind. So I'm just going to come across here. And anything else around here? Nope. Got emerald deposit there. We've got 2 emerald deposits, one behind the other, so that's pretty good. And throw out the scanner. I must admit, I tend to forget to use the scanner now because it doesn't seem so important. It's like it's duplicating what you get. I mean, true, you get the minor resources show up like that, but I think you can pick a lot of those up now visually compared to what they used to be like. Wow, we better walk around that. I don't want to fall into a hole in the ground. I might not be able to get out. Right, we've found an emerald deposit. We're getting life support's getting a bit low. That's okay. And I'm just going to see what we get for this. I'm not getting that much. This might take a little while to get to 500 Emeril. There's a little bit there. Just gonna. It looks like the days of mining out massive deposits of Emeril are over. And there's a little bit of smidge down there. There's a little bit over there. And I think we're off to the next one. There's a creature here. Oh, there's something over here. Oh no, it's a rock. I fell there, guys. On principle, you hit me, I hit you. So how much emerald did we get there? 65. And we got... have I got space on my freighter? Yeah. Let's just sort this mess out a little bit. I think sodium nitrate, antimatter. I'm not sure why I'm carrying the antimatter. That can go to the freighter. I'm not sure why I'm carrying that. That can go to the freighter. I think we'll probably sell off some of this stuff. That can go up to there. We've got some ferrite dust. We've got some ammunition. We've got salvage technology. Because I'm going to need at least the space for what I want to do. Okay. And I've only got 6 out of 250 pyrite. So. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, keep the lock, please. I think it's hooking between the two, isn't it? Because they're side by side. Come, nearly there. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, I think because there was the two side by side there flying together, it was actually hooking onto them. I think I've got you. Yep. How many creatures have I got now? I've got 5 out of 7. That's pretty good. And hear a creature again. Weapons charge depleted. How did I know that? I think I just used the magnetized ferrite. I'm just gonna... I don't know if any of you guys know if there's a way to actually increase the capacity of the terrain manipulator, and if there isn't, I hope Hello Games maybe one day will improve it in the future, because it doesn't seem to last 5 minutes. I mean, there's so many different upgrades in the game, and one which I kind of feel would be pretty important seems to be missing, and that is increasing the capacity of the, especially bearing in mind that you've got to gather these resources. See what I'm out again already. I mean, alternatively, if they can't increase the capacity of it, at least what they should do is make it more efficient so that you don't use as much. I mean, maybe is there an upgrade for that? I mean, I must admit I haven't actually seen anything like that. But we need to get everything we can out of here. I think that's about it. I was a smidge there. So I'm just gonna. What we're going to need to do is get out of here now. Back up to here. Ha! I'm going to be stuck in the trees or the bushes. Right, how much have I got now? I've got 213. And I think I'm just going to. There's a creature over there. Just go and check him, because that would be creature number 6 out of 7. And we've got like a multi-legged, whatever you want to call it, land crab, I suppose. Let's just go and check these out. Wow. Let's see if we can find any more. Don't want to pick up any more of that. There's an emerald deposit in the background there. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leg it towards this emerald deposit. Get the impression that something around here is chasing me. Okay, they're not. There's just lots of them. Terrain manipulator. I'm just gonna grab that. And we're depleted again. Joy of joys. I think we keep hitting the magnetized ferrite. That will improve things a little bit. Just keep picking this up. This deposit looks a little bit bigger than the last one. Just gonna pick this up, guys. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna and if I pole shoot it, will that make it go further? I think that this one's been a little bit of a bigger deposit actually. I think we might have got a little bit more out of this than there's a little bit more down there. Yeah, I think that's about it. See how much we got that time. So we got 178. I think one more and that would be it for the... Oh. Okay, we may have got all the creatures on this planet. That would be... Yes, we have. Okay, fine. Great. Of course, to claim the mission, you've got to upload everything. We might as well upload that. Then we come back to here. To claim it, what we've got to do is do that. And that should... Actually, we might as well claim these as well. And that should give us... There we are. There's the milestone. We are now a collector. We've discovered all the species on 2 planets. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to come out of here. And we've got here Echinaceous. That's cactus. Emerald deposit. There we are. That's 459 away. I'm pretty sure I've actually got a... What was that? That was a creature. That I've actually got a mission to collect cactus stuff. But anyway, I'll solve that in the future, guys, what I want to do. So, and well, I think while we're looking at it, we might as well top that up. Right, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk towards this emerald deposit and it's going to take me a little while to get there, so I'll see you once I've actually got there. Okay, it looks like the Emeril is at the bottom of this cliff, so we're going to have to launch ourselves off the cliff, or just do a bit of a slide. Actually, I want to try something out, guys, while we're walking around. Hey. That's cool, guys. To celebrate the new monitor, I might even get converted to third person. Scan that, might as well. And just gonna, I think, just to wind this part up, well, mine this out in third person. I suppose it does work pretty well in third person. I wouldn't like to fight sentinels or creatures like this, I must admit, when in actual real combat. I do prefer first person, but maybe going forward we're going to do a little bit more. This is starting to irritate me. Getting through a lot of resources just to get this Emeril. So just grab this. Yeah, maybe we'll do a bit more third person going forward, guys. I think. Grab it. So I'm just gonna. Wow. Nearly out of resources again. This must be quite a large resource to just pick this up. We'll like to grab as much as we can, simply because eventually I want to upgrade my explorer vessel with decent range of warp drives. So we'll be doing this over again and adding warp drives to that. Let's grab that, and weapons charge depleted again, and let's see how much we got. Yeah, we got nearly 750, so I think we're just going to clear out what's left here, guys. I think that's about it. I think we've got everyone. Oh, there's a little bit left over there. Gonna pick out that. Just been distracted, the scanner thing rotating. I thought, what on earth is that? Is something creeping up on me? And I think that's about it. We might as well grab that. And I think, oops, no. And I think what we're going to do now is just summon our ship in, so that we don't have to hike all our way back. There we are. Ah, that's pretty cool. See. So you go back that way, come forward that way. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's just get into the ship. I think what we're going to do is, just gone to the wrong end. Right, what I'm going to do now, guys, is just going to jump into the ship, and we're just going to have a quick run through. That can go to the freighter, and what we're going to do is just have a quick look. So we need 3 technology modules. At the moment we've only got 1. I don't think I've got anything else. I don't think I've got any other technology modules stashed away anywhere else. So we need 3 technology modules to install that drive onto here, and to put the, we need a antimatter housing and sodium dioxide for that. So what I will do is get these resources off camera. I think it'd be probably the easiest way to do it, guys, because it's just going to involve running around. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.